I don't want to work anymore. I want to make some assessments. I want to make some assessments. Ow. But. But. 5 years. Just doing this for a little bit. Seeing how I was doing right now. Because when the comment guy has already comments. Hey, baby.
Hey everyone, welcome back to AutoX. This is a channel where we feature some strange vehicles, some cool vehicles, and some interesting vehicles. Some of these vehicles we sell, some of them we just present for fun. This one is going to be for sale. In front of me is a 1994 Toyota Hiace van. This is a very popular van throughout the rest of the world. We didn't get them here in North America, unfortunately. This is the LH129 Czech.
I think I'm going to shut down for...
Liberty Mutual customized my car insurance, so I saved hundreds. With the money I saved, I thought I'd get a wax figure of myself. This is my 2013 WeGo Life. I've owned this electric car for over 2 years now, so I feel qualified to give you an in-depth review of this car. Likely the most in-depth review of a WeGo on the whole of the internet, as if anyone asked for such a thing. Unfortunately, I've owned this car for so long that I've become deeply familiar with it, which has left me unable to describe it in a manner brief enough to adequately sum up my thoughts in this car for this review's introduction. Oh look, a pile of trash. I'm sure that's completely unrelated. Welcome on.
I'm going to do this for a little bit. What's that sending cord?
Business class ticket.
Why did you move it?
But is this budget business class a bargain or a bust?
Hello, Jet Setters. I'm Jeff Wood from GreenerGrass.com. This is Jet Wood across the Atlantic, and you're coming along.
Here's the plan. We'll leave Amsterdam just before lunch and fly for 7 hours and 45 minutes for 3,457 miles to reach Boston. 1:50 in the afternoon. JetBlue added Amsterdam to its list of European destinations back in 2023, which makes sense because it's cheaper there.
Over JetBlue. So excited.
We take seriously the idea of costume design here at GreenerGrass.com.
Right.
All right, well, what do you say we go just check in? Let's do it. A quick stop. The kiosks provided us with bag tags, which we then dropped off the desk before making our way through security and immigration formalities.
Thanks for making the priority security screen here at Vancouver People Airport. Stay all the time on this busy summer weekday morning. But you guys love the hustle and bustle of an international hub airport like Amsterdam, and this is quite a place. There's so much to do here. Singapore gets all the credit. There's a lot here too.
With tens of millions of passengers passing through Amsterdam's 223 gates, it's no surprise there's a lot to do. the action out of the airfield. And for just €1, the action gets even closer. But back inside the terminal, you were getting ready for a trip.
We are traveling in early July, right in the heart of summer. Peak pricing, right? I cannot believe the price we paid for these tickets. It was incredible. And we'll let you know later in the video exactly what we paid. But does paying less mean you're getting less? Or is it a great deal for the best business class in the US? Let's find out.
So let's get our priorities straight. First things first, let's find our airplane. But along the way, I got distracted by what just may be the coolest airport clock anywhere. And here it is, the year-and-a-half-old JetBlue A321neo is going to take us across the Atlantic. All of JetBlue's airplanes have names, and this one is John Jacob Jingleheimer Schmidt, to play on the fact that it's a mid cabin. Wouldn't you like to be in the meeting where they name this thing? I mean, that's got to be a good time. In our opinion, having access to a lounge is kind of an important part of a business class.
We're having sex.
Hold on.
Sex meeting.
One of the ways
Wow. Hey guys, this will accident now. So we're going here for a little bit. Stay on here for a little bit. And that's it.
We're headed to a priority pass lounge. We climbed the stairs to the Aspire Lounge, which we had access to thanks to our priority pass. Unfortunately, so did pretty much everyone else at the Mexico airport today.
I'm sorry to say that. So, it's just too long a line to get in. We got virtual queue, which we signed up for. We're 83 to 84 in line. Our boarding is not too long enough. So, unfortunately, I don't think it's going to be a lounge visit this trip.
But we didn't want the views here. And we were also able to get a light bite in a restaurant way back to our table. JetBlue's European destinations are really expanding. London, Amsterdam, Paris, Edinburgh, Dublin. That's a good thing. The more options, the better. I'm booked into JetBlue's standard mid-suite.
And I'm booking one of the two mid studios, which is gigantic.
And we're going to check them both out in this video. But in order to do that, we've got to get boarded up. And it's time. So let's get over to the gate.
I love this moment right before boarding. Just the anticipation of the flight. Who knows what it's going to be like? I think it's going to be great. I'm not worried about that. But super exciting.
Next stop, Boston.
Gigantic mid-studio. She'll be way more comfortable here than any anti-war top or bottom. And my smaller mid-suite will be comfortable too. Each mid-seat includes beds that are tucked in legal, which is comfortable but a bit tough to store during taxi and takeoff. And naturally, the seats have all the conveniences you'd expect from business class these days. Including a place to store the slippers that each mid-passenger is given on flight. One of the areas where JetBlue really shines is with catering. Their menus are creative and unique, at least among U.S. carriers. Passengers are invited to order 3 of these items for a meal after departure, and then select 2 of these items to eat prior to landing. And then can be considered on the screen. Upgraded this easy for passengers and nothing can be explained to just in time for departure because of the lounge. Virtual queue. I guess it's one way to solve the problem.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard the Captain speaking. Now, we've got 7 hours before the airplane flight. We're going to be on the door. They're in the Atlantic, so they'll be on the right side. The weather's good. We're going to be able to see a little bit of gray on you. Give you a heads up in the rain. Maybe a little bit bumpy out of there.
And here again, a very stout, very formidable face. The pressure of a lifetime of work.
Give you a good
Airlines like ours are becoming more common across the Atlantic and will surely start seeing more and more. However, one key difference is that cruise speed is slow. For example, this Delta A330neo took off from Amsterdam 26 minutes after us, but touched down in Boston 3 minutes ahead of us. Meanwhile, back inside our plane, the in-flight entertainment was looking good. It offered an impressive 315 movies. Live television is also available, which is a real treat across the Atlantic. The surprise noise-canceling headphones did the trick. And Wi-Fi is available at no additional cost to everyone on board. An example I sure wish other airlines would follow.
Mid passengers receive an amenity kit with the basics, but not much more. And the seat offers reasonable storage, including for a laptop computer here, but I wish there was more room here. It's tight in terms of storage. The tray table, though, is large and sturdy, but the seat is not quite perfect. Unfortunately, where my arm rests here, I keep hitting the seat adjustment. So I keep like taking the seat into a lie flat position. For sure, first world problem, but definitely something to acknowledge. You got to kind of be aware of where your arm is. But let me be very clear. I am not complaining in the least about this spot. This is a great way to cross the Atlantic, for sure. Service began shortly after we passed 10,000 feet. I began with JetBlue's signature mint condition, and Suzanne went with the limitless spreads from JetBlue's Zero Proof mint. Very nice way to kick off the flight. It was actually delivered at NYC poured from the shaker. It's little details like that that set JetBlue apart from the other airlines. It's a fairly simple thing.
Put a hat on your dick.
Huge difference in terms of consumer impact. This feels really special, like a really special flight, which it is. But when lunch rolled around, Suzanne asked our cabin crew if I could join her in her seat. And they said no problem, and we were able to have lunch together in the Mint Studio. This is the only U.S. business class seat where two people can sit together like this. Suzanne opted for the escarole salad, parmesan, lasagna, kale and spinach, and the chicken bolognese with mustard greens. Over on my tray, I chose to have the tomato cucumber salad with marinated feta, the flat iron steak with summer squash, and, like Suzanne, that chicken bolognese. The ability to choose your own adventure when it comes to JetBlue's menu is a real advantage over their airline. Unfortunately, though, I kind of prop up my table with my leg in here, but it didn't matter. It was totally worth it. How nice is this, sitting together, huh? This is so much fun. I mean, I don't think we've got to do this since we were on maybe Swiss first class.
Yeah, this is totally first class.
This makes the Mint Studio completely worth it, I think, just to be able to share some space. We're actually going to do a little business. Maybe work a deal or something.
Take care to me, Bills.
Yeah, big stuff. Let's dig in.
Bon appetit.
For dessert, Suzanne had the vanilla gelato with strawberry jam, devil's food, cake crumble. And she was nice enough to give me a bite of that ice cream. I opted for the cheese plate. Naturally, I returned her favor. The Gouda, or Gouda, as my Dutch friends would say, was particularly memorable. Back in my seat, I closed the door and settled in with the tufted little bedding. In lie-flat mode, the seat is pretty rumored beneath the shoulders. The footwell, on the other hand, is a little tight. Suzanne's Mint Studio is huge. They claim it offers the largest bed and TV on the U.S. And Suze was noticeable as she went to bed. For some reason, this additional pad beside her is no longer part of the bed, so she lost a little bit of space. She also had significant slipper room and plenty of space to put her shoulders to. There's also an additional storage closet at the front of the studio. But it was time for her to take a nap, and I wasn't far behind. The size difference between and Suzanne's studio is barely evident. This is just a tiny space. You will pay a fee of about $300 for that studio, so maybe it's worth it. Unfortunately, the views of Radiant's cabin promised never materialized. The weather just wasn't in our favor. So I decided to explore the airplane a bit. These airplanes are pretty heavy. In fact, half the cabin is mint. There are only 138 seats on board. JetBlue's regular 3-4 ones without mint have 200 total seats. Now, the economy cabin is arranged in 3 configuration. And at the front, you'll find 4 space seats with 3 extra inches of legroom. There are full 24 mint seats, including 2 Mint Studios like Suzanne, all arranged in a 1-1 configuration.
We got it. Let's swing. I know what this. Oh, thank you.
Mom?
As Northern Quebec passed underneath us, it was time for our pre-landing meal. On my end, I had the wedge salad with cucumber and buttermilk dressing, the chilled tomato soup with cucumber and croutons, which I liked more than I expected to. It was surprisingly filling. Suzanne also went for the wedge salad, but she was able to enjoy the shrimp roll on brioche with grilled gem, along with a nice coffee.
minutes running the same. Expect to be on wrap about 10 to 15 minutes. It's going to have some pleasure out of this next block.
Well, as we begin our approach into Boston, seems like the right time for the Jet Score to read the lounge, to see the food, the in-flight entertainment, and the service. First, JetBlue does not have a lounge, and I'm looking forward to reading your comments about whether this impacts your abilities to fly. That informal poll will be interesting, but for now, it impacts their Jet Score, and they don't get any stars here. When it comes to the seat, I'll focus on what I was in. Suzanne's mid-studio is in a category all its own. The mid-suite, on the other hand, is now a bit tight. Unfortunately, storage is lacking, and the placement of the seat adjustment buttons is, for want of a better word, annoying. And that said, the bed is quite comfortable. The seat earns 4 stars. The food is a real highlight for JetBlue. Not only is the presentation top-notch, but the offerings are creative. Hey, I really like being able to craft my own combination. 5 stars here. The IFE is pretty strong, really. Free fast Wi-Fi goes a long way, and the screen is bright, crisp, and responsive. 5 stars here. The service was proactive and friendly. I generally find JetBlue crews to be some of the happiest in the sky, and the crew on today's flight was no exception. 5 stars to them. But what did we pay? Suzanne said this was a steal of a deal, and she was right. We each paid $1,471. Now that included our onward tickets to Washington, D.C. A lot less than a comparable trip one way on a mainline airline. Suzanne paid the space was nice, but she was distracted being so close to the laboratory couch that she probably won't book that seat again. Also, could you believe we flew right over Queen Mary 2 on our final approach into Boston? I couldn't believe it when I saw her right out my window. It brought back so many great memories of when we traveled on board across the Atlantic Ocean. This trip, though, was a lot faster. All in, JetBlue earns 19 out of a possible 25 stars, but how different it would be if only they operated lounges. Between now and the next time, see you in the sky.
That was good.
Hello, guest sitters. I'm Jeff Brooks from GreenerGrass.com, and this is Air Serbia, but we're not flying with Air Serbia. I'm looking at Sorry, we're going to like that. I'm looking at the standard menu. All right. All right. Okay, Air Astana is over there, and then Air Serbia is here. Well, at Sierra, the team discovered the best amazing fragments of the whole thing, which led to another discovery. Wrapping is a real sport. Discover great gifts at unexpectedly low prices. Sierra, let's get moving. American, Delta, United. We're about to fly across the Atlantic 3 times to compare these top U.S. airlines head-to-head in the ultimate business class battle. We'll test it all. The lounges, the food, the seats, and more. Spoiler alert, you may not believe the result. Hello, Jetsetters. I'm Jeff Brooks from GreenerGrass.com. The transatlantic throwdown starts now, and you're coming along. Here's the blank. First, we'll fly with American Airlines from JFK to London. Then, we'll fly back over to the U.S. with United to Newark. And finally, we'll travel with Delta Airlines from Atlanta to Heathrow.
We're taking a data-driven approach, so we keep our opinions out of it.
Suzanne's an engineer, so she's bringing the science to the table. We really like comparing American, Delta, and United because they are legacy carriers in the United States and are fierce rivals. So it's going to be a lot of fun to find out which of those 3 is the top airline and the one we most recommend to you. Because GreenerGrass seal of approval. Now, be sure to watch all the way to the end so you can see the definitive rankings of these 3 airlines. Which should you take the next time you're looking across the Atlantic Ocean? But first, this is American Airlines Flagship Business. Passengers booked into Flagship Business coming out of here at JFK have access to the Greenwich Lounge. So let's check it out. Flying international business class in American Airlines gives access to their flagship business lounges with 5 of their 7 services. No one is a little unique inside the American Airlines network. They co-host these spaces with British Airways for the Atlantic business class flight. The space is roughly equivalent to what you'll find in flagship business class lounges at airports.
So hey guys, what's up? Put some in the chat. I'll read it. Go to the channel. Hot diggity. I might take a nap, maybe later on camera. You should do that one of these days. Do a video of you sleeping. I don't think it's gonna do well. Let's see here. If I like this, over here. Oh, I can do that. Okay. Ooh, you already do that already. You always sleep already. You already do that, Tyler. You always sleep in camera, but I never do it all nighter. Do it all later. I don't think so. My baby boy. Ooh, my big baby boy. Ooh, my big baby boy. So I don't know. Maybe I'll just like this. I don't know. Ooh, baby boy, boy.
Here's the plan. We'll leave Venice and cross the Adriatic to Rovine in Croatia, where we'll have time to explore this charming port town. From there, we'll travel north to Verona, Slovenia, before finally returning to Venice. All in, we'll spend 3 unforgettable nights on board. 2 things you gotta know about this ship.
Only 220 passengers. It's small enough to get to Venice itself.
And second of all, there's no mistaking this one. Let's get checked in. Our ship is owned by Star Clippers, who operate a total of 3 true sailing ships. And this one, Royal Clipper, is their largest. In fact, it's the largest in the world, which guarantees an epic journey ahead. And although it is the largest square rigger, it's small by cruise ship standards, which meant check-in was really fast.
Formalities completed. It's embarkation time. Look at this beautiful ship. I've never seen anything like it. It's spectacular. Look at her.
So yeah, just doing this for a little bit. Then I'm gonna get off here and do something else.
Incredible. We walked up the gangway and were immediately given cold towels and drinks, much appreciated in this hot Venetian sun. The classic styling of this beautiful sailing vessel was just what you'd expect from such an iconic ship. With her 5 masts fully rigged, the Royal Clipper has a total sail area of 56,000 square feet, made up of 42 sails, and at 439 feet long, the ship offers plenty of amenities.
Not just one pool, 2 pools. Wait a second, there's a 3rd pool.
There's so few cruise ships that can come into Venice, but this, of course, is one because it's so small. In fact, right there is Piazza di San Marco.
Meanwhile, the crew were busy, snacks were available, and samples of the dinner options were laid out for our review, along with the full menu. Soon, the deck team appeared to get ready for departure.
About 15 minutes away from sailaway here in Venice. What a perfect place for a sailaway.
For sure. I think we're going to sail.
I love you, baby boy.
Beautiful.
Here, crossing our fingers for wind. It's nice breeze right now, I would say.
Love you, baby boy.
Would you stay in last?
Next stop, Adventure.
Tugboats
Don't bite me.
We left the dock. We turned heads along the way as our sails started going up.
It's set sail.
It's happening. But best of all, we had front row seats to some of the most iconic landmarks in Venice. This was once the way everyone traveled across vast distances, but today it's a rare
Don't bite me. You don't bite your owner.
passenger sailing ship.
Silly kitty cat.
Look, we haven't been on many cruises called Sailaway from Venice. Over the springtime.
You are such a silly kitty cat. You know that? You're such a silly kitty. You are such a silly kitty.
Almost everyone stayed up on
Okay, you win. I'm done. Don't play with you, baby. It's like 6. It's already 6 o'clock already. Wow, time flies when you're having fun. I mean, he's good. You are such a brat. You know that?
I think I'll be spending a lot of time up front there, but now, let's show you around our room. A typical cabin on board. Come on in. Welcome to our 145 square foot cabin here on the Royal Clipper. It's a really cozy but comfortable space, and I think my favorite part is just on point and feel for a sailing ship. Is what a cabin for a sailing ship should look like. They nailed it. It's, as I said, about 145 square feet and very well laid out. There's a desk here to get some work done.
This desk is a great place to study up on your sail dates, from the jib to the mizzen.
And then a cabinet over here with plenty of storage. Now, your luggage fits really well underneath the bed. There's also, of course, a closet over here as you come into the room, which is a great place to store stuff too. I don't think we're going to unpack on this trip though, because it's only 3 nights, so we'll just live out of our suitcases for a little bit. Now, we've not tried out the beds yet. As you know, we've just gotten on the ship, but they look comfortable, and we'll give you a full report tomorrow morning. The room even has a television here, along with a DVD player. Too bad I left all my DVDs at home. Maybe they have some to borrow. And the bathroom itself is pretty basic, but it has everything you need. At 5 feet 11 inches tall, I've got to kneel down a little bit, crouch down a little bit to sit in the shower, which is too bad. But generally, the bathroom has everything you want in it. Of course, the shower, the toilet, sink, along with really nice amenities that you might want to take advantage of on a trip like this. Each day, you'll find an itinerary for all the activities on and off the ship. This experience is meant for relaxing and enjoying the slow pace of sailing. But now, it's time for us to have dinner.
It's time for our first dinner on board. And the dress code of this trip is fairly casual. Just in winter time, you cannot wear
Welcome back, my little hard shell hamburgers. One of these guys made it through.
How old are the characters from the Amazing Digital Circus? Many people thought that Poppy was a little girl, but it actually turns out that she is 25 years old. The oldest character in the circus is King, and he is 48 years old. Jax is 22, Zubo is also 22, Gangle is 26, and Ragatha is 30. It's not known right now how
Didn't film it. Sorry, it was worth it. For her main course, Suzanne and the chefs recommended Parmesan crusted turkey with the mushroom sauce, and I opted for the pork with applesauce. And after a very nice dinner, I think it's time for us to hit the hay. So see you in the morning as we get closer to Croatia. Good morning. It's about 7 in the morning here at the Adriatic. Have a great night of sleep. I think it's time for a cup of coffee and reading a book, just getting this day started. Suzanne's still asleep. We will get to the port till about noon, so plenty of time to just relax before we arrive in Croatia. Even though breakfast isn't served until 7:30, coffee and pastries were available. The crew were already hard at work below setting up that buffet.
I'm hungry.
As for me, I just headed outside to enjoy the morning, offer my services, which were of no use. A quick note about last night. It was such a quiet night. I guess that's the benefit of a sailing ship. So quiet.
I need to turn you guys off, do something else, because I'm actually bored. So, let's see. Do something else now.